If you would have said that FC Copenhagen would top the Champions League group after 2 rounds, you would probably have been viewed as a bit optimistic Dane, Jonathan. But here we are now. Barcelona takes on FC Copenhagen, and FC Copenhagen are 2 points clear of them.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's deserved. There's been no fluke attached to it whatsoever.
No.
And they're trying to become the first Scandinavian team in 11 years to reach the last 16.
Yeah.
And that would be fantastic. It really would. We all love the Danes. And Barcelona, we are industry top price at 115, and we're happy to lay them.
Go for it. 115 on Barcelona, 19 times the money on FC Copenhagen.
Yes.
Maybe too much to ask for. But
Yes, but I have a sneaky one that they might get something out of this, and I'm going to plump for the draw at 6.75.
Yeah.
I think there might be a bit of value there. I don't see any value in Barca at 115, although I'm sure we'll attract lots of money for them.
Yeah.
I mean, they kept clean sheets in 6 of the last 7 games.
Yeah.
So they're well organised and they could definitely do a job on them.
Well,
I agree with Jonathan.
But, you know, Barcelona, well, okay, 4th in the Primera, but don't overlook the fact Copenhagen are 12 points clear in the Super League.
No, they are flying there. They have an organised side and they work very hard. And that's all Scandinavian sides.
And they've got Dane and Doy up front.
Yeah.
You know, I really fancy that they are just capable of upsetting the apple cart.
Yeah. I listened to an interview with one of the players yesterday, and they said that this would be like a dream come true. We'll just go in there and enjoy it. So they have no pressure on them.
Incredible.
No pressure on Barcelona.
Absolutely.
So interesting match for sure. Barcelona, Copenhagen. Then we have at San Siro, Inter, Tottenham. Also an intriguing match. Richie. What do you think about that match?
Yeah, well, Rafa is at Inter now, and he's Spurs who knocked out Liverpool from the top 4, wasn't it?
True.
So he'll be after a bit of revenge there. And Spurs are missing Van der Vaart. He got the red card in the last game. So obviously we're looking forward to the matchup with Schneider. Obviously Schneider, the Dutch guy, and they were at Ajax and Real Madrid together. Schneider is 7.0 for the first goal. And then the other connections is Sully Montari used to play for Redknapp at
Portsmouth. True.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
So Sully Montari is 17.0 for the first goal. Yeah. And the other connection is Robbie Keane was at Inter, 2000, 2001.
Yeah, he played actually in Champions League for Inter when they were knocked out by Helsingborg, another Scandinavian side.
And I think he scored in that one.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But in the league, you know, he had 6 appearances, no goals. He's 10.0 for the first goal. It's a tight game, this. I mean, they both won 1 and drawn 1. So, I think they'll both be happy with a draw.
What do you say,
Well, from what we've seen, the weight of money, Inter are being backed as though defeat's out of the question. But I just don't read that script at all. I really do fancy Tottenham in Europe. I think that the glory is they're coming back, aren't they, to White Hart? Redknapp is just such a fantastic motivator of men and such a great manager. A really expansive style of football at Tottenham. They've got the players up there, Crouchy and Pavlyuchenko, who are capable of causing Inter a lot of problems at the back. And I genuinely fancy a Spurs player to get on the team sheet. I'm going for both teams to score at 162 because I think Spurs are going to have a hell of a handful controlling Samuel Eto'o, especially with Van der Vaart out, as Richie said. But I fancy them to get on the team sheet. I actually fancy Tottenham to get away with a draw in this one.
It's 365 on the draw there. It's 165 on Inter, 520 if you fancy Spurs. But 162 both teams to score. That's Jonathan.
Yes.
Richie, you are digging in on the bets tonight. What do you feel on Wednesday?
Elsewhere, I mean, there's the Schalke Hapoel game. Schalke have started very slowly in the league, 5 points from 8 games.
Extremely slowly.
They're third from bottom at the moment. Alright, Hapoel, they've lost 3-1 to Lyon and 2-0 against Benfica. I watched the Benfica game, they weren't too bad against Benfica there. You know, could have had a decent penalty shout, so they're not out of it. And 7.75 they are to win this one, and 2.8 plus a goal, so a big price. And the goalkeeper, Vincent Endemar, he takes the penalties. He scored 2 goals in the Champions League so far, and he's 10.0 to score every time. So any penalty, he's the man, and he'll slot that in. And Valencia at 2.2 away to Rangers. I think that it's just a step up in class. Rangers have got the Glasgow derby at the weekend. Look out for that one. I've got a bet for that. And I fancy Valencia to do them at 2.2. I think it's a step too far for Rangers.
It should be a good value there.
I like that.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Let's
go and bet and have some fun. Let's go. We'll see how it goes. It will be a fantastic match. I think this Wednesday will be great. Look out for the action at expekt.com. Live betting, of course. Thanks, Richie. Thanks,
Cheers. Good luck.
Thanks.